Hello, everybody. How's it going? How's everybody doing today? Tonight, I should say. It is 8:25. It is time once again for another Frontier Survival live stream. Got a young man who's in the house, Mr. Mason LaChance, a new friend I have on Facebook. He commented when I was promoting the live stream on some of the groups there, and he is a new subscriber to the channel, so we appreciate that very much. Thank you very much, Mason. Thank you very much. But we just thought we would hop on here tonight and do a live stream. Of course, my good buddy Greg O'Day of G.O. Bushcraft and Outdoors, he's doing a live stream right now. He started his at 8 o'clock. I started mine at 8:25. And really, neither one of us knew we were going to actually do a live stream at the same or close to the same time. And just kind of worked out that way. He kind of promoted my live stream a little bit there. Hello, Wolves Den. Good to see you. Mr. Wolves Den, Bushcraft and Survival, he is here in the house. Thanks for stopping by. And just talking about how Greg is doing his live stream over there and kind of promoting mine and at the same time, and really do appreciate that. We really didn't know we were going to be doing live streams on the same night, and just kind of ended up that way. We talked about figuring out some way to do it together, but we really wasn't going to be able to do that. But got two people in the house now. Hopefully we'll have some more showing up here. What camera do I use, Mason? I'm using my webcam. I had a hard time trying to figure out what I was saying. Using my webcam on my laptop. Am I coming in pretty clear? Can y'all hear me all right? See me all right? Everything going pretty good there? Let me know. Let me know if everything's all right. We are going to drop a link here in the chat. And if anybody would like to come up on a panel, they can click that chat and get in on the action here. We'll give it a few minutes here. Hopefully some more people will show up. You know, I promoted this all over Facebook, Twitter, my own Facebook page there, and different things. What's that you're saying there, Bush or Wolf's Den? Sure, you could. All you'd have to do is pull up his stream, and he pulls your stream up. Oh, you're talking about the link here? Yeah, if you just tap that link, anybody who'd like to join the panel, right there it is. Oh, my regular vids? What camera I use on my regular videos? I use a cell phone, Mason. That's all I've been using so far. I mean, I got a tripod and everything, and I got a rig for my cell phone on that tripod, and that's all I use. Not sure if I guess you've been maybe checking out some of the videos I got up. I appreciate it if so. And yeah, that's all it is just a cell phone. It's just an older cell phone, not the one I use as my personal cell phone as far as to make calls on, but just another one. And it's probably got like an 8 megapixel camera. And yeah, that's all I do. Everything as far as this broadcast right now, am I speaking clearly? Do I sound all right? Is the audio good? The video good? No buffering? Let me know, please. Please let me know. I hope to get a few more people here. Right now we got 3. I don't know who all we got. We got Mason and Wolves Den, I know. There's Miss Rebecca. Hello, Mud Tramp 0715. Miss Rebecca, good to see you. Glad you stopped by. But so far, so good. Like I said, Greg, he's over there doing his live stream. And hello, Miss Joy Stewart. Miss Joy Stewart, I'm sorry. Glad you came by. C. Lemansky. Thank you very much for that confirmation on the audio and video, C. Lemansky. I really appreciate that. Mason is saying that, okay, I've been wanting to start making videos and I don't have any equipment, so I didn't know if a phone would work. I like all your other videos. It's all good. And I appreciate that very much, Mason. And yeah, a cell phone, if you got a cell phone with a camera on it, that's the best way to start. And there's a lot of mobile YouTubers, that's what we call ourselves, being a mobile phone, that are out there, and that's all they use. And I edit my videos on my phone. Just recently, I purchased a laptop, so I have been doing some editing with the laptop, but that's mostly just to put end screens and cards in my videos, because you can't really do that too good with a cell phone. So, yeah, everything, that's all I use, cell phone for right now. You know, I've been contemplating on getting a camera because I've been at this a year now. And right now I'm at 460 subscribers. So if anybody's watching out there and you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. If I didn't say that, now I wouldn't be a true YouTuber now, would I? But how is Rebecca doing tonight? You doing okay, ma'am? Doing all right? Mr. Or C. Lemansky? I guess you're doing okay today. But yeah, I just want to do a little live stream here, talk about anything and everything outdoors. You know, my channel is more based towards wilderness survival, bushcraft, primitive camping. You know, I'm not a prepper, so I don't have to use that term. I mean, not that I'm not. I mean, I am a prepper, but I like to use the term prepared mind, because if your mind's prepared, then a lot of things fall into place when it comes to being prepared. And you know, I do some videos on that, and I want to get started here doing all kinds of good videos. I got a list of things to do, and here most recently I've started to be able to get every other Saturday off at my day job. So I even got more time to do this. You know, since having an all-day Saturday, it helps me a whole lot. My buddy Zach is in the house, Half Pace Outdoors and Homestead. Just stopping by to hit that thumbs up. I'm totally tore up after today's stream. Hey, I totally understand, Zach, but I do appreciate you stopping by. I know you told me you would if you could possibly. And, you know, I didn't get to watch your stream today, but I'm sure there's a replay out there, and I'll try to watch it, because I want to support you and I want to be there for you. But unfortunately, being at work today, I didn't get a chance to be there. But, you know, I will watch it. And I do appreciate you stopping by. Hang out if you can. If not, I totally understand. But like I said, I truly appreciate you stopping by. And tell Sarah and Deegan I said hello. JV Outdoors said he just shared my video. Yeah, JV, I think, is working tonight. He said he would definitely play it, and I sure appreciate him sharing it. Caribou Country, what do you say there, brother? How you doing? It's going pretty good tonight. Doing all right. Appreciate you stopping by, man. I really do. But if you got anything you want to, well, Mason will chant. He's saying, okay, I see. He told me to, what's this? Oh, there he is. He said, buy a camera for your celebration for 500 subs. Yeah, that would be something to do. And, you know, but like I said, I use my cell phone, and so far it works great. I have no problems with it. And for now, that's probably all I will use is my cell phone. Miss Rebecca said, hi, Mr. Zach, have a great night. Give Miss Sarah a hug for me and let her know I'm here if she needs anything during her final days before the birth. I'm sure Miss Sarah does appreciate that, Rebecca. Zach said streaming every day for a week, brother. Yeah, I know. And that deserves a congratulations for being able to do that. It surely does. And, I wish you well. I hope that the views come and things are good with that thing. I mean, when you stream that many days, you got to get some good watch time in that. There's no doubt. But he says I'm sure we will see you. I'm out though I need to crash. Hey, I understand. No problem. Miss Sarah says hello. You guys have a good night. And you have a good night too, brother. Like I said, appreciate you stopping by. We'll see you on the flip side. Stay cool. Have a good night's rest. Thanks for stopping by. My buddy Caribou said, not a problem, man. I've seen you a few times in my streams. Yeah. I try to stop by anybody's stream. I try to support everybody I can. There's a lot of people out there to support me, and I truly appreciate it. And therefore, I'm out there to support them. Got a best. Zach says he will do. Rebecca, thanks, guys. Evening, best friend outdoors. Thank you for stopping by. Can't stay super long. That's all right. I understand it's late. I got to get up and go to go to work actually in the morning. So hello, Rolling Homestead and Wild Edibles. Thanks for stopping by. I've been in a lot of your live streams in the past, and I've subscribed to your channel. And thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Really, surely do. Says only got 3 in the chat, but I've got a few people that's commenting here. I don't understand that, but anyway. Yes, Rolling Homestead and Wild Edibles has a pretty substantial channel there, Rebecca. I've watched them quite a few times there doing live streams and stuff. Way early on in the year when I kind of started my channel, I'm hoping to break that 500 barrier as soon as I can. I'm at 460 now, not on a whole lot left to get to 500, but seems like I've come to a halt when it comes to subscribers. I get the views. People watch my content when I put an edited video out there or a live stream. I got plenty of people there, even live streams after they're done. A lot of continued watch time on those. But the subscribers have come to a halt. There at one time I was getting 20 and 30 or 20 and 30 a month, sometimes less than that. But now it's come to a halt. I've only had like maybe 6 this whole month or this last 28 days. And then they kind of drop off 1 or 2, then they come back 1 or 2. It's kind of crazy how it works, but I'm not really fretting it too much. I mean, I know that will come as soon as it can, but it does get a little aggravating sometimes. But JB Outdoors. Oh, he's putting a topic out there for tonight. Yeah, well, that's a good topic right there. Minimal gear pack. What's a must-have to have in your pack? Well, I tell you, I'm going on just a day hike. And I got is a little small 20, 25 liter sling bag. And, the minimal stuff, I keep things in there now I probably wouldn't have to take. But the minimal stuff that I would take if I just had that would be at least the 5 C's of survivability, which would be the 5 things you couldn't create in the wild, which would be a container, a stainless steel container, cover, something to make shelter with, cordage, combustion device, and then a cutting tool. Now, in my day pack, that sling pack, I have more than one cutting tool. I have a knife and a folding saw. Plus, I would probably have, which that wouldn't be in the pack if I was hiking. I would have that strapped to my side. So, but that would be the 5 minimum things right there: a cutting tool, a combustion device, cover, cordage, and container. That's my things right there. The 5 C's of survivability. Of course, there's actually 10 C's, And some of the other things there would be like a cotton bandana and different things like that. But Dave Canterbury, that's his 5 C's of survivability. And some people out there might not like David Canterbury, but, that's all right. Somebody else might want to chime in and speak on what they would like to use in a minimal day pack or, gear pack, whatever they might do. But I know that was quick there, but that would be what I would take as far as a minimum. And then you can add some things, you might want a compass and different things. But you can use things in the wild to show direction. But I did drop that link out there. I don't know if anybody's seen it earlier, but if anybody would like to jump up on panel, there's the link again. Mason, are you still in the chat? Wolves Den, would you like to jump up on panel? Oh, let's see, Mason, he's still here. He asked me what state am I located? I am from Kentucky. I wasn't born in Kentucky. I was born in Alabama, but raised in Kentucky. If you can't tell by my accent, I don't know. But, yeah, Eastern Kentucky to be exact, in the Appalachian Mountains and the Eastern Woodlands. That's where I'm from. I'm a country boy, and a country boy can survive, if you didn't know that. Corporal Corner's 10 C's and redundancies. Yeah, I mean, it is great to have redundancies because the rule is 2 is 1 and 1 is none. So it's good to have more than one cutting tool, more than one container, this and that. All right, Rolling Homestead, thanks for stopping by. He says he's got to get back to work. So there you go. All right, we got somebody who wants to jump up on stream here. There he is. Hello, young man. How you doing?
Good.
Your name is Mason, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Good to meet you. Yeah, you don't have to be shy. You can talk to us. Tell us what's going on with you.
Not much. Trying to get as much done down in the woods as I can. It's not much time with school.
Yeah. So, can you hear me all right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate you jumping on the panel here with me. Yeah. So, you're interested in like wilderness survival, bushcraft type stuff?
I was into it a lot more whenever I was littler. Whenever we lived down in Tennessee, then I was always running around down in the woods building stuff, and moved to Illinois, and I've got a little bitty strip of woods, not much, but I try to figure out a way to make it work.
Right. Well, I mean, I don't know if you know this, but a lot of the YouTubers out there that do any type of bushcraft, wilderness survival, any type of camping videos, a lot of times those guys don't even live near woods. Now, myself, I live up in a holler in Kentucky, and I'm sure you've heard of a holler. It's just a little one-lane road. I'm surrounded by the wilderness. I got a base camp just right up above my house here, and so I'll do a lot of my videos right there. But some people, don't have that luxury, but then they might have to travel a ways to get somewhere to where they can film a video. But that's no big deal. I mean, as long as there's some type of area. If you got a backyard, you can make a video and show yourself making feather sticks or something like that.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. Mud Tramp, Miss Rebecca said, this is for the women in their packs and may not be thought about, and men, it might be too much TMI. I know where you're going with this, but women need to make sure you take what you need for the unexpected visitor. Hey, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Rebecca. Preparedness, having a prepared mind, and when it comes to things like that, you're exactly right. Wolves Den Bushcraft and Survival say I'll jump on there in a minute. Yeah, we'll welcome you on here. We appreciate you coming by. But how old are you there, Mason? Oh, we lost him. There you go. Geo Raid. Thank you, Phil Guy. Thanks for stopping by. Got a young man here named Mason. He keeps dropping. Oh, there he goes again. He's gone. Not sure exactly what happened to him. But, yeah, I got that link up there in the chat. If anybody else would like to jump on here, Wolves Den, go ahead and feel free. But, yes, Rebecca, what you said there earlier, there's no doubt about it. That is something that you would need. Now, back in my younger days, I was in the United States Army and in the Kentucky Army National Guard, and I trained with females, especially in basic training. Of course, they had separate barracks, but when we would train, we were together. It was a co-ed basic training down in Fort McClellan, Alabama, and we would go out in the field for our bivouac exercises, and they would always take the women. You know, we were out there for a week, 2 weeks, and didn't get, you know, us guys, and I'm not complaining whatsoever, didn't really get to take showers. We would be able to sponge bathe or whatever, and have a little water to shave and whatnot. But they would take the women back to the barracks at least once or twice a week, so they, you know, because I understand feminine hygiene is a little bit different than you know, male hygiene. I understand that. But it looks like it's a Greg O'Day raid, Geo Bushcraft. He must have wrapped up his live stream. Not sure if he's here with us or not. Don't really understand that. Up here showing 3 in the chat, but I think I got more people in here. Or at least I've got more comments. If you're watching, give me a comment right now. I want to see how many people I got in here. I'm not demanding you to. I just like it if you would. I appreciate it. It is kind of a late stream. I might not get too many viewers tonight, but I plan on trying to do another one Saturday if I can. I don't know if it'll be in the morning or in the afternoon. I'll figure that out and schedule it. But it might be towards afternoon. But, you know, I mean, the fall is pretty much leaving us here soon. Most everywhere in the eastern woodlands, the leaves are gone off the trees, and winter's approaching. And that's when I like to do a lot of my videos, especially out in the woods, is during the winter. I mean, I bundle up, you know, I don't get out there if it's, you know, in the teens or anything, but when, you know, it's at least 30 degrees or something like that, I like to get out and do videos then. I'm going to be doing some videos on my shelter. Of course, I got a base camp here in an area I call Moonshine Mountain. And if you don't know exactly why I call it Moonshine Mountain, it's in one of my videos if you'd like to reference that. But what it was, my wife, her grandfather used to make moonshine in this area where we live. And it's right in the area where I have my base camp. And so I call that area Moonshine Mountain. And that's the sole reason. But I got a lean-to shelter back there, you know, a pretty decent size. And I want to try to do a little bit of revamping to it. Right now, it's just a lean-to with a ridge pole between 2 trees. And then I got some lean-to saplings and this, that, and the other. And I'm going to try to raise the back of it up. So I'm going to put a little half wall to make it a little higher in the back than what it is in the front. I mean, right now it's to the ground. So if I just put a little wall in there, I'll have me some room to where I can do a little raised bed to sleep on towards the back. So I'll be doing a video on that soon. Not sure if anybody go ahead and chime in. I'm not seeing the chat move around a whole lot. I wonder if Greg O'Day is in the house. Come on and see me if you are. JV Outdoors, you still watching with me, brother? Any questions? Throw them out there. I'll try to answer them. Anybody else out there would like to get up on the chat? I will throw this link out there again. Feel free to click that chat, and therefore you can come on panel with me. I'm not sure what happened to Mr. Mason. I hope I didn't scare him or nothing. If you're still in the chat, leave a comment there. Comment in the chat. You can come back on here if you'd like to. Just a second here. I gotta try to get on Facebook here and message someone. I forgot to remind someone I was going live, and that's Mr. Tom Ritter. I had him on the last live stream on the panel, and we had a great discussion. And I'm going to try to find him on Messenger real quick and see if he's still around or still up this evening, and see if he wants to come up. Just bear with me if you don't care just for a minute. I apologize. But yeah, a lot of things going on, hopefully soon, this Saturday I will be off my day job. Like I said, I'm starting to get every other Saturday off. Even though I only work a half a day on Saturday, when I do work, it still eats into some time. And having the whole day on Saturday will help me be able to get, some more content out there, whether it be a live stream or an edited video. And, I plan on trying to get some more edited videos out there, because I need to get out there and show some skills off and do some gear reviews and things like that. And it looks like the gear reviews is what I get a lot of views on. I mean, I got a substantial amount of views on all my videos out there, even my very first videos, which were just a minute or two long. I really didn't know what I was doing, but I wanted to do it. And I just, put out some stuff out there, which, was very, very, very short videos. And, those don't do all that great on YouTube. You got to at least have a 10-minute video out there to do any good. But like I said, I'm going to do some videos on, the shelter and some camp, building up the base camp and adding some things here and there. Got some gear I want to show off and do some reviews on, some knives and different stuff, and just I got all kinds. I got a list of ideas to do, and then continue to do these live streams, and hopefully everything will be all right. Is there anybody else? I don't know if there's anybody. It says I got 3 people watching. If you're watching, comment if you would, please. I can't tell. Yeah, Wolves Den, if you're there, come up on stream. I just got a private message from Wolves Den. The field guide said, Heath, I have a 3-inch diameter piece of Scottish flint I want to nap. Any advice on how I can get a few pieces off of it for my pack? Truth Seeker. Not sure who that is, but I'm glad you're here. Appreciate you. if you're not subscribed to my channel, which I'm not sure if you are, do that. Hit that notification bell. But to answer your question, I'm not too knowledgeable on flint knapping, but I don't know. From what I understand, I mean, I know flint's pretty hard. There's some way you could. I don't know if there's some way you can just maybe take something to it to knock off a few pieces. I always thought that they would kind of throw it down some way on something and be able to retrieve small pieces that way. But 3-inch diameter, that's a good size, and it would be hard to get chunks and pieces off of that, but it would be nice to have in a pack. I understand that. That's something I'd like to find. Is I don't have any flint, and I've been trying to find some in around the creek beds and stuff here in Kentucky, and I know it's around, but I find a lot of sandstone. But I've made some char cloth. I got a little tin of char cloth, and my buddy Greg, Greg O'Day, Geo Bushcraft and Outdoors, had sent me a tin of char cloth as well, and a little piece of steel to use for like a flint and steel kit. So I can find me a good piece of flint, a good sharp piece, then that would definitely work out great. Truth Seeker. He said, never been to your channel, like all things outdoors, and you subscribed. Well, I appreciate that. And you know what? It tells me something else, that this live stream is being suggested to people, because if you've never been to this channel, then this must have been suggested to you while you were scrolling through YouTube. Am I correct? Or did you see this maybe promoted on Facebook? I have been promoted on Facebook, so that might be why you saw it, but I sure appreciate your subscription, and I thank you for stopping by. My good buddy there, Backwoods Barbarian, he said, hey, man, sorry I'm late. I'll be in and out. Got a sick little boy to take care of tonight. Hey, I understand that. And if you got a sick little boy, you go ahead and do what you got to do. Take care of him. Don't feel obligated to stay with me, but I do appreciate you stopping by and telling me what's going on. And, anytime, you can support me, I sure that you appreciate it, Backwoods, as I will support you. He is the one that has designed my new logo. I appreciate Backwoods Barbarian very much. If you haven't seen his new series on surviving in the Canadian wild, he dropped his latest installment of that series tonight, and it was great. I watched it right before I started this live stream, and I really did like it, just as I did all the rest of them. But yeah, I surely do appreciate you stopping by. Right. Tried throwing it down, but it's so dense and didn't budge. I wonder what would happen if you took a hammer to it. Maybe like an east wing hammer, not really sure. That might work, field guide. I don't know. Or maybe a hammer and a chisel. Maybe chiseling off a piece. You never know, but wear safety glasses for sure. I'm sure you probably already figured that out, but if you plan on doing that, yeah, wear safety glasses. You don't want flint in the eye, of course. And Mr. Truth Seeker, or Mrs. Truth Seeker, I should say, I'm not sure, but they said correct. So I'm sure you're saying correct too, that this video was suggested to you by YouTube. And that is great. That's what I've been looking for, is have my videos suggested by YouTube to the viewers. That means I'm doing something right, I guess. Not sure which is correct, Truth Seeker. Was this suggested to you by YouTube, or did you find this through Facebook? If you can, let me know that. Either way, what I'm doing, either shamelessly self-promoting myself through Facebook is working, or YouTube suggesting my videos, either way is great. Mr. Backwoods Barbarian says, okay, man, thanks. Appreciate the kind words. Hey, I appreciate everything you've done for me so far. So that's the least I could do is some kind words. And if there's anything else I can do for you, uh, I'm there for you. Any way I can help you out, anyway, I'm right there. Got 4 people in the chat. Mr. Wolves Den, he's still here. Would you still like to come up on panel? You said you'd like to come up on panel earlier. If you can hit that link and we'll talk a little bit. Not sure what happened to the other young man. I hope I didn't scare him away. Mason, are you still in the chat? If so, give me a comment. Tell me what's going on. I sure didn't mean to. You seemed like you was a little stage fright in there. Hopefully everything's all right. Let's see, what was it? Yeah, you said you was going to Wolfden. You wanted to come on chat and explain something. So, yeah, go ahead and do that if you would. That's fine. Miss Rebecca, are you still with us? Well, I tell you what. I know this was somewhat of a late stream on a Wednesday night at 8:25, but I sure thought I'd have this, a few more viewers than I have. But it's okay. I'm not getting discouraged at all. Truth Seeker, if you're still out there, could you let me know if when you said correct, was I correct on that you found this through Facebook or YouTube? But okay, there he is. Hey, man.
Hey, Heath, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
That's good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you, Sue. See you, sir.
Nah, you don't have to call me sir. I work for a living. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what drill sergeants used to tell us. When I was in the Army, if you called them sir, they'd say, "Don't call me sir, I work for a living."
Yes, sir. Yeah, I remember hearing that one while I was in ROTC.
Right. What's going on with you?
Not a lot, just stepping on nails.
Stepping on nails.
Yeah.
And what was number 16, was it?
I don't know. No, I think it was decking nails, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But, yep. So what I was wanting to talk to you about, sir, is you had said that you and Greg wanted to go and do a collab.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all could go and on each of your computers while you're streaming, pull up the other stream.
Right.
And have everybody watching it. Y'all could talk to each other, do it that way.
Yeah. Thing is, well, I don't know if I guess it still works. His internet's not as great, and even if like, I know I'm not sure if it would work that way. It probably would, but like if he's on StreamYard, he can't pull nobody up on the panel like I got you right now because it freezes his whole thing up.
Oh wow.
But he just needs to get a little stronger signal or something.
Yeah.
Mr. Tom Ritter is in the house.
Hey, Tom.
But yeah, you stepped on a nail earlier, you say.
Stepped on a couple of them. Then put one right through my hand too.
That's not good. What was you doing? Some type of carpentry?
Tearing down a dog pen.
Oh.
Yeah. But
Yeah. I don't know exactly what happened to the other little guy we had on there. He looked scared to death.
Yeah. I hope all it is that he just lost internet connection.
Yeah, I'm sure what. He wasn't commenting no more. I asked him to give me a comment, make sure he's all right.
Yeah.
How you doing today, Tom Ritter? Yeah, this was kind of a late live
Hey,
stream.
Tom.
I was going to try to do one Sunday evening, and I had to cancel it. I had it set up, and had some things come up, so I had to cancel it. So I figured I'd do one Wednesday, and I didn't even know Greg was going to do one at 8 o'clock. Found out a day or two ago. We were messaging back and forth on Facebook about it, kind of trying to figure a way out of do that.
Yeah. Hey, y'all actually missed it. What, 2 nights ago? I was streaming on Twitch, and because I couldn't get my YouTube stream to work, so I was streaming over there on Twitch, and wound up breaking out a bottle of vodka and doing some singing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Are you a right smart of a singer?
I'm okay. I'm decent.
Right. Well, that's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I think I'll try and start doing campfire concerts Saturday nights.
Well, that's a catchy title. What kind of genre of music you sing? Just country. Or country?
Country. I'm straight up country.
Well, yeah, that's all right. You can throw a little Southern rock in there now, couldn't you?
Yeah, some Leonard Skinner.
Right. Maybe some Credence.
If I can find something I can do.
But yeah, I don't know. I think I seen something. I mean, somehow I seen your Twitch channel or something. I didn't see that you streamed, but which I know you're on Steve's marble game there a few times.
Oh yeah. Don't get me started on the marble game.
Right.
I trash talked 2 games and got yeeted up off of there.
Right.
But
this Truth Seeker said that he subscribed to various Bushcraft channels, and YouTube must have put your channel on too. That's what I'm looking for right there, is being at least suggested to viewers that way. But yeah, I don't know. I only show 2 people watching, but I got a few people in the chat. I can't figure this out. I'm not sure if that's right or not, because usually it'll show about exactly what viewers I have. Yeah, I don't know why I got that. I still got that echo when I got you up here, but I don't know why that is.
It's probably coming from my phone. I don't have the YouTube app up and running right now. But my phone don't really like me too terribly much.
I don't know if anybody else can hear it or not. It's no big deal to me. Yeah, Tom Ritter is talking about some Credence there. Cotton fields, rolling on the river. Said you should be able to pull it off, Rick.
Uh-oh. Well, then, Tom, I reckon I'm going to have to go and look it up. Because Steve and Courtney want me to go and sing Tennessee whiskey.
Chris Stapleton version.
Yeah. Chris Stapleton's version of Tennessee whiskey.
You know George Jones recorded that too, don't you?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Look that up. I mean, I'm sure you know who George Jones is. I know you're a young guy.
Yeah. I go kind of as far back as Willie Nelson, Hank Williams.
George is in that era.
Yeah.
You never heard of White Lightning? Or He Stopped Loving Her Today?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Well, I don't want to put you on the spot. You want to sing something right now?
Oh, Lordy. You know what? Why not? Here, let me get up and go outside in my garage real quick because I got a couple of other folks up in here. Ooh. Trying to sleep. Ooh.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's totally up to you.
Oh, no, that's all right. It's all right, Heath. I'll get up. I can go out. Ain't no
Anybody
problem.
Anybody want to hear Rick sing?
Oh, now I done got myself in trouble, really.
I might even sing with you.
All righty.
Tom says, I need the headphones, Tom. Is that what it is? I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some headphones.
All right.
All right, I'm back.
Right on. Yeah, I gotta go for just a second here and try and find me a chair.
Okay.
I think I got a lawn chair sitting up in here somewhere. Oh, see. Oh, that's fine. I got a stool. Here we go.
Hello?
All righty now. Well, I can at least hear you. Heath, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me better?
I can hear you. Sounds way better.
I still got that echo.
You still got the echo?
Well, I mean, I can hear myself after I say. I can't hear nothing, no echo from you.
All right.
It's just an echo from me. I don't know. When I had the other guy on, I didn't have an echo. I don't know exactly what the reason is.
Well,
Just a second here. I was going to tell Tom Ritter something.
all right.
We've been just Tom. We've been just going back and forth, talking about some different stuff. I've been talking about what I was going to do with my channel here recently. We did talk about what we would carry out in the woods as a minimal kit. And I just kind of talked about what I would take, which would be the 5 C's of survivability. All right, man, you go ahead and do what you got to do.
All right. Well, let's see. I ain't gonna get too old with it, but I think I'll go ahead and do some Blake Shelton. Old Red. I think I'll hit up Old Red. Well, I called my wife with another man, and it cost me 99 on a prison farm in Georgia, close to the Florida line. Well, I've been here for 2 long years, and I finally made the warden my friend. Now he sentenced me to a life of ease, taking care of old Red. Now old Red, he's the damnedest dog I've ever seen. He's got a nose that can smell a 2-day trail, and he's a 4-legged tracking machine. And well, you can consider yourself mighty lucky to get past the gators in the quicksand beds. But all these years that I've been here, ain't nobody got past Red. When the warden sang, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Now get my lantern and get my gun, and Red'll have me treat for the morning come.
Pretty good.
Thank you. Get y'all a little sample out there.
You live in Texas, right?
Yes, sir, I do. I was actually raised in Alabama.
Yeah, I was born in Alabama.
Yes, sir. Roll Tide.
I'm more War Eagle.
You Auburn. Now that's fine. Either way, form or fashion.
The only reason is the reason I was born in Alabama. My father's a veterinarian, and he went to Auburn University for vet school.
Right on.
And so while he was going to school, I was born down there.
Hey, that's awesome, man.
But both my parents are from Kentucky, so we moved back to Kentucky when I was about 2 years old, and I've been here ever since. But when I was in the Army, I was stationed in Fort McClellan, Alabama, which is near Anniston and Gadsden.
Right on. Yeah, I know where you're talking about. They got they do tours down there sometimes. You can go and take tours of the base.
I'm not sure why I do. I didn't, it's got something to do with this panel.
Oh, and by the way, I just read your comment, Tom. Thank you. And Field Guide as well. Y'all are awesome.
McClellan, we invaded that place.
Yeah, Field Guide. I got a couple more. Depends on what y'all feeling like, though. Because I got one or two Jason Aldean. I got one Randy Travis song that I know real well. Let's see. I got one of Brentley Gilbert's. I know. Thanks, Truth Seeker. Let's see. I know People Are Crazy.
Has just sing whatever you feel like.
Well, in that case, then, I ain't saying People Are Crazy in a little while. So I think I'll do that. If I can now remember it. I start talking about it and I can't remember it. Shoot. Got her. Tom, I don't have any tank. Hank, sorry, buddy. Not on the top of my head. Let's see if I can get. Oh, yeah. All right, Heath. I'm ready whenever you are, buddy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me, Rick?
Yeah, I can hear you, Heath. Can you hear us or hear me?
Hello?
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, could you hear me earlier?
Yeah, I could hear you.
I couldn't hear you, though.
That ain't good.
I can now.
All right. Well, I'm ready whenever y'all are ready.
Go right ahead.
All right. Well, this old man and me, we're at the bar and we were having us some beers and swapping I don't care. Talking politics, blonde and red-haired chicks, old dogs and new tricks and habits we ain't kicked. Damn, now I've lost it. My bad. Every time I try, tell you what, never fails. Well,
Yeah.
okay, you're not hitting the. You got it, Heath?
What?
Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure you were still able to hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
I was just trying to see if I could get do something with this echo.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not hearing any echo from you, my friend.
I know, but I can hear it. I guess everybody in the chat can.
That ain't good. That is not good at all.
Hello? I was just seeing if it's still there.
Yeah.
What happened? Did you lose track of the lyrics?
Yeah, lost the lyrics. Let me hit up something a little bit different, if and I can.
Hello?
Can you hear me? I can hear you.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Everybody else, can y'all hear him?
I'm sure they can. I don't know.
It might just be this panel, man.
Tom Rear said, "Hello, can you hear me now?"
Oh, gee, I remember that line.
Yeah, everybody says they can hear you.
All right. Well, I just want to make sure they can hear you.
I'm sure they can hear me. They hear me twice.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully it's not getting too aggravating.
Yeah, I hope not.
I mean, I looked at the audio on the stream and everything seems to be all right, or where it should be.
All right.
I mean, go ahead and sing another one if you want to.
All right. Yeah, I'll hit something up different right quick. One second. Yeah, I'm chilling on a dirt road, laid back, swerving like I'm George Jones. Smoke rolling off the window, a nice cold beer sitting in the console. Well, memory lane up in the headlights has got me reminiscing on them good times. Well, yeah, I'm going off a real life drive, and that's right, I'm hitting these. Yeah, back in the day, Pop Song was a place to go. Load the truck up at the dirt road. Jump the bob where I spread the word. Light the bar where then called girls. King in a can and a Marlboro man. Jack and Jim were a few good men where you learn how to kiss and cuss and fight too. Better watch out for them boys in blue. And all this small town he said, she said. Ain't it funny how rumors spread like I know something y'all don't know? Man, that talk is getting old. You better mind your business, man. Watch your mouth for I have to knock that loud mouth out. I'm tired of talking, man. Y'all ain't listening. Hitting dirt roads, that's what y'all missing. Oh, yeah, I'm chilling on a dirt road, laid back, swerving like I'm George Jones. Smoke rolling out the window, a nice cold beer sitting in the console. Oh, memory lane up in the headlights has got me reminiscing on them good times. Yeah, I'm going off a real life drive, and that's right, I'm hitting easy street on mud tires. So why I sit back and think about them good old days, the way we was raising our southern ways. They were like cornbread and biscuits, and it was broke around here, we fix it. And I can take y'all where you need to go, down to my hood, back in them woods. We do it different around here, that's right, Bo Show do it good, and we do it all night. So if you really want to know how it feels, get off them roads with trucks and four wheels, jump on in, and man, tell your friends we'll raise some hell with a blacktop ends. Yeah, I'm chilling on a dirt road, laid back, swerving like I'm George Jones. Smoke rolling out the window, and ice cold beer sitting in the console. Memory lane up in the headlights, it's got me reminiscing on them good times. Yeah, I'm going off a real life drive, and that's right, I'm hitting easy street on mud tires.
Good job.
Thank you. I
So
hope I didn't run everybody off.
I don't think so. Are you going to be trying to do like just edited videos on a YouTube channel as well, or
No.
are you just going to be
No.
live streaming?
I will try to do, if I can't get my stream to work, what I'll do is I will upload unedited videos and premiere it.
Right. Well, I mean, a recorded video, I should say.
Yes. Yeah, if I can't get my live stream to do it, what I'll do is I'll stream on Twitch, or I'll just go and put it on my phone and upload it to YouTube and premiere it that way. Do a live premiering.
Truth Seeker says Frontier, a little echo. Wolf's Den, no echo. All food. Not sure what he's talking about there.
Probably meant all good.
Oh, maybe so.
It could be both.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll probably go ahead and call this stream, maybe. I'm going to have to get up and go to work early. I got to get up at 6 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and call that.
But I appreciate you coming on. I might still stay on for a little bit here and say bye to everyone. But yeah, I appreciate your singing talent. And, maybe next time I'm going to maybe try to do a little live stream Saturday. Not sure yet, or even what time. But, I'll have it scheduled so it'll show up on YouTube.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. I'll try and get me out another campfire concert over on my Twitch channel, Wolvesden_Rick. If anybody wants to come over and try that or look at it, I'll even be talking about a little bit of hobo bushcraft gear that I already have made, and then some other stuff that I'm gonna make.
That sounds
if anybody's interested. So yeah.
All right, Rick.
Anyway,
appreciate you coming on.
Yes, sir.
All right. Talk to you later, man.
Yep. Talk to you later, Heath. Wait, oh, shoot.
All right. How's everybody doing? Now, can you hear me good? Tom, can you hear me? See, there's no echo now, right? Can everybody hear me? Hello guys, I'm still here. Just trying to see if anybody can hear me now. For some reason, see, there's no echo until I have Wolves Den on. Yeah, no echo, right? Right, Field Guide? I'm not sure exactly why it is. It must be something on his end. I don't know exactly what maybe something to do with his phone. I don't really know for sure. But now everything's coming in good. I hope. I still got 5 people in the chat, so I'll stay on for a little while longer. I'm not sure. Just give me a second, guys. I want to be right back and check something out and see what... Tom was saying something about the chat was on slow mode, and I'm going to see if I can figure out why that is. If you just bear with me for a minute. All right. Hello, everybody. I'm back with you. I took that slow mode off. So I still got 5 people in the chat. Hoping everybody's doing all right. Yeah, I turned slow mode off. I'm not sure exactly why it was on. Bushcraft Rebel, how you doing, man? Glad you stopped by. Been streaming for a little while. I was getting ready to shut her off, but since you showed up, we might just keep on going, man. Bushcraft Rebel here. He's got his own YouTube channel where he forges knives, and he's kind enough to make the Frontier Survival Channel one, and he's going to send it to me to do a video on. So I appreciate Bushcraft Rebel. Yeah, there's no echo now. I know that, and I don't know. I mean, Wolf's Den, if you're still in the chat, I'm not sure exactly why it echoes when I have you on, but I know the last time it did as well. So it must be something to do with your phone. Because when I had Mason on, I don't think it echoed at all. Truth Seeker, where I think I seen earlier in the chat, you said where you were from. Not sure. Did it say something about Mississippi? Where are you from there? Yeah, great audio now. That's great. Great to hear. Bushcraft Rebel, where are you located? What part of the country are you from? Truth Seeker said no echo now. We'll figure into out. Great audio now. Figured my buddy Greg O'Day would show up. Tom Ritter, are you still in the chat? If you are, I'd like to come up on panel. Feel free. Bushcraft Rebel, would you like to come up on panel? I can drop you a link, and if you'd like to, talk about your knives or something. Bushcraft Rebel, if you would like to come up on panel, there's the link right there under my name, StreamYard.com. You can click that link, and if you have a phone or a laptop or something, you can come up on panel and talk about your knives if you'd like to. If not, that's no big deal. Truth Seeker, no, I live in Kentucky, the Bluegrass State, Eastern Kentucky. I was born in Alabama and lived there, approximately 2 to 3 years of my life. I was born down there on March 25th, 1974. I'm 46 years old, of course. But my family, all my family are from Kentucky. My dad is a veterinarian, and he was going to school there in Auburn, Alabama, Auburn University. He was going to vet school, and me and my oldest sister, I'm the oldest of 4 siblings, but my oldest sister were born down there. She's 2 years younger than me. And everything was, You know, I was born down there. My sister was born down there, and then after he got out of vet school, we moved back to Kentucky, and been in Kentucky my entire life, other than when I was in the military. There he is right there, Mr. G.O. Bushcraft and Outdoors, Greg O'Day. He said, yo! Good to see you, Greg. Glad you stopped by. I guess if you would try to come up on panel, it might not work, right? I mean, I'd have you on if you think you could. Look here, Kentucky Big Cats and Bourbon. I'm in Morgan County, my friend. A fellow Kentuckian, good to see you. Yeah, Morgan County, Kentucky. We had a tornado here in 2012. Pretty devastating tornado. Mr. Mason is back. What's up? G.O. Bushcraft Raid. Yeah, we got the raid going on. Hey, we've been going for an hour or so, and it's been kind of slow going at first. I had Wolf's Den Bushcraft and Survival up on panel. He was singing a few songs with us, or for us. Bushcraft, you're on your desktop now. Do you have a webcam on your desktop? If so, I mean, you could use that to be on panel if you'd like. Judith and Dan Davis, glad you made it. Appreciate you stopping by. Shasta Valley Outdoorsman, thanks for stopping by. Hello. And the Truth Seeker is from Louisiana. Glad you came by. Kentucky Big Cats and Bourbon, that's a channel I don't know for sure if I've ever seen before. I'm glad you stopped by. Hey, if you're not subscribed to my channel, go and do so, and I'll look you up and subscribe as well. But it's always good to have a fellow Kentuckian here. How did you find this live stream there, Kentucky Big Cats and Bourbon? Was this stream suggested to you by YouTube, or did you find it through Facebook? Because I've done some crazy self-promoting this week on this live stream. Yeah, that's what I thought, Greg. Yeah, I'm just trying to get someone on here. I had a Bushcraft Rebel from Illinois. What did you miss, Mason? Well, we had Rick of Wolf's Den Bushcraft and Survival. He was up on panel singing us a few tunes. He does a pretty good job on the country genre of music. Oh, you found me from G.O. Bushcraft? I appreciate that, Greg. Mr. Greg O'Day is a good friend. I appreciate him so much. But yeah, that's great to hear. Glad you stopped by. It's always great to, like I said, to have a fellow Kentuckian in the house. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, I'll check you out and sure give you a sub there, Kentucky. I'm always oh, look there, that's awesome. That's probably similar to what we were talking about in Messenger a couple days ago. Said you was watching my live on an extra monitor and put it up on the panel, so we were watching a stream on a stream. I guess you all heard that echo when I was when I had Wolf's Den on panel, and I can't figure out why that is. The last time I had him on panel, it echoed the same, and when I had him on panel on my last live stream, and then I had Tom and you, Greg, on that stream as well, and there was no echo with them, so it has to be something on his end with his phone or something, because there's no echo now, because I was even hearing it too through my headphones. Every time I would say something, it would say it right afterwards. I mean, I could hear my voice again. Well, that's no big deal, Bushcraft. Hey, yeah, I'll certainly check out your channel. I'm a farmer. I've been hanging around and homesteading and started making the rounds. Hey, Kentucky farmers, are where it's at. If anybody knows about farmers, it's a true Kentuckian. I'll tell you that right now. Growing up, I worked in tobacco all my life. All aspects of what it takes to farm tobacco, I done it. And thank you, Greg, for putting that link up there for Kentucky Big Cats and Bourbon. I'll definitely check that out. Shasta Valley said I'm from the state of Jefferson. But yeah, Bushcraft Rebel, I truly appreciate him stopping by. He has really helped me out a lot, and just he's approached me there a while back about making me a knife. I mentioned this earlier when he popped in the stream, but to y'all who just got in, Bushcraft Rebel there, he approached me and said he'd like to make me a knife for me to maybe review on my channel. And he has a channel where he shows himself forging and making those knives. So I'm looking forward to that. Mo Homesteading, how you doing, Mo? I tell you what, I always brighten up when I see the Mo Homesteading name. I really, she's a great moderator for Boxy Outdoors, and I really love watching her streams. Especially when she starts her stream, she's just waving at everybody. Gotta love Mo. But yeah, Big Cats and Bourbon. If you like, go check my channel out. If you like what you see, give me a subscribe if you will. I'm not ashamed of promoting myself. That's what it's all about. Yeah, 12 in the chat. And just to thank, right before the raid, I was about ready to shut her down. But things are looking up. I mean, I can go a little while longer. I got to get up early. I got to go to work. I still got that day job at the hardware store. But if you ever have a plumbing problem, electrical problem, I want to figure out how to, how much 2x4s you might need to build a house, or how many decking boards you might need for a deck or a porch. Give me a call and I'll figure it out for you, because I've really learned a lot of stuff there at True Value Hardware and Lumber. How hard is tobacco to grow? Not very hard at all. As long as you want to. The best thing to do is have a bed or have somewhere to start your plants, and then reset them or plant them, and they pretty much, just fertilizer and water, and that's all it takes, and maybe a little insecticide if you don't want the bugs to kill the leaves. But if you're going to use it for smoking or chewing, you might want to not use insecticide, and just because I know back in the day, some people, when they grew it to sell, you would have to use insecticide so you wouldn't lose a lot of leaves. But some people would grow it in their garden, maybe a plant or two or three, or a row, and use it to chew or smoke. Barnaby Sanchez, glad that you came in. Mo Homesteading says, hey, G.O. Bushcraft and Outdoors. Lola is being a pain this evening. She wants to play and keeps stealing our slippers. Must be talking about the dog. She's also telling Judith and Dan Davis that we had talked about growing tobacco, but we have decided that stopping using it is probably the better idea. Well, you're probably right there. Thank you, Greg, for throwing that link up. Yeah, now we got 12 in the chat, and I was just about ready to shut her down. But Mr. Rick, he's back. Glad you came back here, Rick. And we were talking about Wolf's Den. There's something, I don't know if it's on the phone you're using. I don't know exactly why, But that echo had to be coming somehow from you because nobody's hearing an echo now while I'm talking. And I'm not hearing it as well. So, I'm not sure what it is. I mean, I know maybe if you're using headphones and it might take it away. I don't know exactly what. I mean, I know you didn't have YouTube up for it to echo because all I heard was myself. But for some reason, I think it was on your end because, because there's no echo now. Wolf's Den Mo is telling you hi. Yeah, I'll try to push it to the 2-hour mark, Greg. Might as well now. Maybe even longer. I mean, I can be tired in the morning. It won't be no big deal. I mean, I've done it before. But, oh, you're a carpenter? Well, I have some carpentry skills. I've worked in construction a little bit, but working in a building supply and hardware store, you kind of become a jack of all trades. Yeah, he says it probably is on my phone, and I don't know exactly what it might be. Greg, he might have an idea, but he wasn't here when it was going on. But what was happening was all I could hear was myself. When I would talk, it would echo back. But when Rick of Wolf's Den, Bushcraft and Survival, when he would talk, you didn't hear no echo. But there's no echo now without anybody on panel. And I've had other people on panel before, and there'd be no echo. Yep, there's Shasta Valley Mo homesteading. Greg, I'm not that much of a youngin'. I might be a youngin', but I'm not that much. Yeah, I'm 46. I'm younger than most, but still older than a lot, too. Burnaby says maybe some kind of delay. It might be, but nobody is hearing an echo right now. Am I correct? Is anybody hearing any type of echo? Is the audio good and clear? Can you hear me? Am I speaking coherently? Everything good? Let me know, please. Because sometimes I tend to talk a little fast, and you can't really understand me. I've noticed that while watching my videos back. But I try not to do that. And sometimes my East Kentucky dialect gets in the way. But yeah, I truly do appreciate everybody coming in with the Geo raid and everybody that stopped by before that. No echo, good deal, good and clear, sounds great. Judith said it's good here. Glad to hear it. Yeah, earlier we had JV Outdoors. He was here for a little while. Yeah, you're right there. Kentucky Big Cats and Bourbon said it's the miles, not the years, that mature a person. Definitely true. Thank you, Field Guide. Thank you very much. She says I sound fine. Well, that's good. Burnaby says I need some whiskey. Well, I had a little bit earlier, actually. A little whiskey and Coke. But I feel like I probably ought to not have any more. But yeah, JV came on threw out a topic for the stream, which would be what would anybody pack in a minimal kit, whether it be a day hike or being out in the woods or whatever. And I just went with having the 5 C's of survivability, which is, a cover, cordage, container, combustion device and cutting tool. But, sometimes, I had to be a minimal kit. And of course, a lot of times I would have redundancies because I would always have 2 cutting tools, one on my hip and maybe another one in my pack, plus a axe, hatchet, or folding saw. Yeah, he told me the other day, I was telling him about having a live stream, JV, and he said he had to work tonight, but he would keep it up and listen, so he might still be listening. I'm not sure. JV, if you're listening, give me a hell yeah. Wolfsden said, Judith, Alabama has just as much drawl as Mississippi. And you're probably right. The field guy said Southern drawl is melodic, nicer than the crap dialect I hear in the Northeast. Oh, that's funny. I know when I was in the Army, I went with there's a fella, he was from in and around New York State, and I never was around anybody much with that type of dialect or accent, and it was some getting used to, but we became real good friends. He was of Puerto Rican descent, but he was also Caucasian. His name was I can't remember what his name was now. I did have it right there on my head, and now I can't remember. But he was a great guy. It took a minute for me to understand him, and I'm sure it did the same for him with me, but everything was all good after a while. Barnaby says he lived in Georgia for a month and picked up a twang. It can happen. I got an aunt that was born and raised here in eastern Kentucky and sounded, I guess, like I did. Now, mind you, I have a broadcasting background, so I can change my voice up a little bit to where I can sound more of an announcer type, I guess you'd say, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, my aunt, she, like I said, was born and raised here in Kentucky, and her accent was similar to mine. And but she moved to Maryland, and her accent totally changed where she lived there for so long. And now she lives in Florida. Gio says his stepson is from Rhode Island. Talk about an accent. Judith says Dan has friends in Boston. They talk funny. Yeah, Kentucky accent is fantastic. That's right. Mo says, I don't think your accent is heavy for Kentucky at all. Yeah, I don't think so either. And that kind of comes back with the Bushcraft. I got Bushcraft on my mind with the broadcasting background. But when I was growing up, I wanted to be a DJ, so that's why this live streaming thing comes into play for me. Being on camera and being able to talk is great. I like it. So, but I want to do more edited videos, or videos on me actually doing something. Not being a live stream, but I just like doing it. I think I could be a good hype man for Bushcraft gear, if you know what I'm saying. But still got 11 in the chat. And, I sure the heck would not want to stop this now after having that many. If we can keep this many people in here. Harlan County. What's this the field guy saying? Speaking of crap, have you seen the saddest Rockefeller Christmas tree in history? De Blasio's worthless transport crew destroyed it. Came from Wananta. Is that how you pronounce that? New York. I haven't seen that. Joy Stewart. Hello, Joy. Harlan County is special, Kentucky. Joy, are you from Harlan County? I know exactly where that's at. Yeah, Phil got it. Looked like the biggest Charlie Brown tree I ever saw. That's so funny. Gio said I seen them putting it up, and it looks shabby. Well, I haven't checked it out. I'll have to look at that. Well, that's great to hear, Joy. I didn't know if you knew, but I'm a Kentuckian too. I live here in Morgan County. I didn't know you live or from Kentucky. I sure didn't. But yeah, I know Harlan County well. Been there quite a few times. But I got somebody in the chat here. Not sure if I told everybody that came in through the raid. There was somebody in the chat here called Truth Seeker. I don't know if they're still with me or not. But he said that he actually found this stream suggested by YouTube. So that's what we're all after, right? Being suggested by YouTube for somebody to watch. So Rebecca says she doesn't have an accent. Everybody else does. Well, you know what, Rebecca? That's how I feel about it, too. I'm not sure if I ever asked you where you were from, Rebecca. Hello, Raymond Williams. How you doing today? Good to see you. Or tonight, I should say. Raymond Williams is in the house. I don't know if I'm keeping up with the chat good enough. I think I know who everybody's in here now. This is great. I'm glad that things have looked up. But if anybody else out there would like to come up on panel, I'm going to throw this link out here again. Not sure if anybody that's in the chat right now wants to or not, but there's the link. Right there. If anybody would like to do a little panel chat, we can do that. But any questions, throw them at me. Any type of discussion anybody would want to talk about, we can do that. Just throw it out there. Hey, Greg O'Day, the field guide asked me earlier, said she had like a 3-inch diameter piece of flint, and she wanted to nap it, you know, maybe get some chunks off of that. And she tried just throwing it down on something, you know, hard to get some pieces to break off, but she said it was too dense. What would your suggestions be on maybe getting some chunks off of that for her pack? Would you have any idea? I suggested an east wing hammer and maybe a chisel, but wear eye protection, of course. All right, Gio said he's going to maybe try to jump on the panel with his phone. Raymond Williams, where are you from? What part of the country do you live? Okay. Miss Rebecca's from Texas. I think I knew that, but couldn't remember. Scoring it would be another idea. I didn't think of that. That would probably work. Maybe scoring it and then maybe just kind of tapping it with a hammer or something. Yeah, Judith said ball peen hammer and wear a face shield. Okay, Nova Scotia, Canada. Canadian, glad to have you. All right. Are you there, Greg? Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All
Yep,
right.
I hear you. I don't see you though.
You can't?
No, for some reason I only see myself on the right hand side of the panel.
What about now?
There you are. There you are.
I don't know. I removed myself and came back in. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, see, I'm getting the same thing as I did on my PC. I'm getting kind of like a robotic audio.
Yeah, it's kind of dragging a little bit. Not too bad, but
Yeah, I was telling her about that piece of flint. Maybe she could take something and score it. You know, get a nice score going on it, and then
yeah,
maybe somehow let you know. What I would try and do, maybe take a couple, you know, lay it in between something like a couple boards or whatever, and strike it right on that score so it kind of falls into.
Right. Yeah,
Because she said it's
a whole lot.
It's about 3 inches.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense there. I didn't think about that. Uh-oh. Yeah, we lost him. Yeah, I just can't get on that panel very well. Wait a minute. We might get him back here. Hold on just a second. Hey, there you are.
Yeah, it booted me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be my internet speed.
Yeah, I mean, I can hear you pretty well. I mean, it drags just a little bit, but the Truth Seeker said the audio's good.
Yeah, since I came back in, you're not up on panel. I don't see you.
Okay. You see me now?
No.
How about now?
There you are. There you go.
I mean, I could still see me earlier, but what I did was just I'd remove myself and then come back in, and then for some reason I'm there for you. Yeah, I appreciate the raid.
Setup here.
Still got 10 or so here.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of issues here.
Judith was talking about, I guess she's talking about that flint, maybe heating it up, then dropping it in cold water.
That might work too.
Poor old Greg's internet. Well, Truth Seeker, you got any way to maybe get up on panel? Would you like to do something like that? How about you, Raymond Williams? Jefferson Einstein. Hello there, and everyone. How's it going? Everything's going pretty good, Jefferson. Glad you stopped by. I appreciate that. Yeah, maybe you're right there, Burnaby. Said that I guess probably getting it hot and then talking to water is a recipe for a bad explosion. I'd say you're right. Yeah, it would shatter. Definitely, probably hit the water, but you would probably want to be very, very, very careful. Like Burnaby said, it's a recipe for a bad explosion, maybe. Got it. You mean you got some chunks off? Did you get some chunks of flint? Or you mean you got what everybody's talking about? But just want to throw this out there. Yeah, I know you tried, Greg. I appreciate you trying to come up. If anybody else would like to, feel free to hit that link. We'll bring you up on panel. If not, no big deal. But if, I want to throw this out there. If I got anybody in the chat right now that isn't subscribed to me, I would truly appreciate a subscription. If you could. At the moment, or at least the last time I checked, I was at 460. You know, still climbing towards that 500 mark, which would make me halfway to 1,000, which is a goal of mine. My idea, as of right now, is when I hit 500, is to do some type of a giveaway. Don't really know what I might give away at the moment, but I do have a few things, you know, that when it comes to gear and whatnot that have never been used or rarely been used. I mean, it's nothing too crazy expensive, but I could throw a few things together and have a little small giveaway to, you know, reach that 500 subscriber milestone. But okay, the field guy says she was responding to everyone's advice. Okay, that's what I figured. But got a few things in mind on the giveaway, but not set in stone yet. But if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would truly appreciate a subscribe if you would. If not, you know, or if you'd like to go watch some of my content. If you like it, to go ahead and subscribe. But if you do subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell and hit all so you know when I do drop a new video for you. But you know, not knowing how many people I shared this on Facebook to every group I'm a member of that has anything to do with the outdoors, whether it be you know, wilderness survival, bushcraft, or camping, or hiking, or hunting, or fishing. You know, so everything does work out pretty good. If you don't mind, just a second, I'm going to get up for a second and get another beverage, but I'll be right back. All right, I'm back with you. How you doing? Judith and Dan Davis is telling a field guide she wants to find a good piece of obsidian to find a knife, make a knife blade. That would be great. I appreciate that, Truth Seeker. I appreciate that so much. Notification bell is on. Greg said he'd like to have a custom knife. Is Bushcraft Rebel still with us in the chat? There's the knife maker right there, Greg. Bushcraft Rebel. Or dog bone knives. Do they have a YouTube channel, Judith? Dog bone? Or a website? Yes, the Huntsman and Zach, they are great people. Mo Homesteading said, woohoo, he's back. I'm not sure who, maybe referring to Greg. Barnaby says he forges some very financial knives himself. Well, that's good to know. Yes, on the YouTube, and he sells knives on Etsy. I'll have to check that out as well. I did see a video on your channel, Judith, I think where you were showing off some of the knives from Dog Bone. So what has everybody got going on in the AM? Everybody got day jobs to go to, or animals to feed, or whatnot? I myself have to go to work at True Value Hardware and Lumber. Functional. Okay. He meant to say functional, not financial, but that's fine too. The field guide has to go to work. Same here. What do you do for work there, field guide? Truth seeker, oil and gas well inspector. Well, that sounds like a pretty good job. Mo says, we have chickens to feed and I'm a YouTuber. Aha, so I will probably work on videos tomorrow. I need to put some up. I know exactly what you mean. Big Cat says, farming never stops. That's true. Greg said he's going to go fishing, maybe. Raymond Williams said he's going to sleep in. He hopes. Dog bone knives are balanced and heat treated to retain their edge. Well, that's good to know. I mean, a knife with a good edge is great. Greg says he needs to make a video showing that he can catch a fish. Yeah, I think what it is the camera. It scares him, don't you think, Greg? That's why you get skunked. Nah. We know you can catch a fish. We think you're one heck of a fisherman, I'm sure. But got 7 in the chat now. My good buddy Tom Ritter just sent me a Facebook message telling me that it was a good stream. Too bad he left when he did. I think he thought it was over when I told Rick of Wolves Den Bushcraft and Survival that I thought about shutting it down. And I had him on panel, and I think Tom thought I was getting ready to shut it down, and he left the stream. He didn't know we were still going, but I do appreciate Tom. I had him on panel here, and he's got a wealth of knowledge when it comes to camping and survival and bushcraft, and he likes to do some of the reenactment stuff. Big Cat's saying he needs to go fishing and make some videos. Good excuse to fish. Yeah, that's right, Gio. Camera shy fish. Mo saying she needs to talk to Dogbone Knives about making one for her husband. And then Judith said, you all will love it. Okay, the field guy is a freelance researcher. She basically does the grunt work for scientists, professors, and the like. They're a surly bunch. I would imagine they are. But that sounds like an intriguing job, I would imagine. For many years, I worked out on the river as a deckhand and engineer on towboats and barges. I've done that for about 12 years. And it got to where I just couldn't take the rigors of that type of work anymore. I got, at 46, I'm not that old, but I still have somewhat severe arthritis in my knees and ankles. And I just couldn't be on that steel, walking on that steel much anymore. Although now, at my job, I'm still on my feet quite often. It's not near as bad. And, I've lost quite a bit of weight, and that's helped out too. But I did love that type of work. But now I'm a salesman at a locally owned and operated True Value hardware store and lumber company, building supplies, that's been in operation going on 75 years. 75 years in the same location. That's something to brag about right there. Burnby says, well, have a good night, everybody. Thanks. Hey, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, that was a good stream with you and Tom. Yes, it was. Yeah, you got that right. I guess you're talking about the field guide. Truly, truly. Kentucky Big Cats and Bourbon is heading down to Wheeler Lake in Alabama this weekend to try for some of them big blue cats. Are you talking about being a deckhand as a 20-year-old's job? If that's true, if that's what you're talking about, well, I was approximately 33 or something like that when I started. Somewhere around there. But it can be somewhat of a job. You're going out on a towboat for 28 days at a time. Of course, the next 28 days you get to be home, which is pretty decent. So you get paid for a full year, but just work 6 months. But and like I said, I've said this time and time again. I do love this YouTube thing. It gives me a channel to be able to talk and kind of, I hope I keep everybody intrigued and entertained while these live streams are going on. That's kind of my goal in any type of my videos, whether they are edited videos or live streams. But I always like to be able to be entertaining if I can so possibly be. But just doing this YouTube thing is just a kind of a hobby starting out, and it still is more or less. But I enjoy doing it. I really do. I don't mind too much being in front of a camera. I don't mind too much to talk, and it's just it's an enjoyment for me. You were talking about deckhand, and you're right. I mean, it's a young man's job or a young woman, but that's kind of why I'm no longer doing it now. But I surely did enjoy doing it when I did. Yeah, Mo, you're exactly right. She says she feels the same way. That's what she always wants to do. Make sure it's fun. Yeah. I try to be as entertaining as possible. I hope that I come across as somewhat entertaining. And I'm fairly new to this and young, but I never was one to be shy or backward or anyway, so I just enjoy doing it. The field guy said, I wish there were more like these guys. My clients are arrogant wussies just because they have a PhD. Greg says he's going to get going. Need to spend time with the wife. I'm going to try and get the wife on this Saturday stream so everyone can meet her. Hey, that sounds like a good idea. And I'm going to try to do that as well one day. My wife, she's about as outgoing as I am, so she probably wouldn't mind it too much. As long as she gets dolled up, for the camera. But she has been in the chat a few times. There's my friend Creative Redundancy. How you doing? Glad you stopped by. The field guy said, Geo Bushcraft and Outdoors, that would be great. But yeah, like I said, I just enjoy doing this YouTube thing. It's neat to be able to have some type of discussion like this, especially with live streams, to maybe show off one's talents when it comes to maybe entertainment of some sort. I come across you, y'all can see me in a video, and then I can read your all's comments and whatnot. And if somebody would like to come up on panel, then they can do that as well. So that's what's great about it all. Oh, that's all right. Yep, you're here now. I'm not sure exactly how much longer I'll go, but I do appreciate you stopping by. I've been at it for a little over 2 hours now, and I still got 9 people in here, so it'd be a shame to let it go at the moment, but we might go a few minutes. But I really do appreciate you stopping by, Creative Redundancy. So everybody left in the chat, what is everyone's favorite outdoor activity? Is it hiking? Is it camping? Sound off maybe with what might be your favorite. Judith says, what you will be doing live streams before long. We had fun on Boxy's Live. Yeah, I was on a live stream of Boxy's. He showcased my channel there a few weeks ago. Probably maybe a month ago, a month and a half, maybe 2. And that was my first opportunity to actually be on a live stream. I think I'd done that probably before I ever done a live stream myself. Which, I've done only... Maybe this might be my 6th live stream by myself, and I had a great time on Boxy's live stream. I really do appreciate all he does for young YouTubers, ones under 1,000 subscribers. He really helps out a lot. Great channel there, Boxy Outdoors. Trapping and hunting, I think I knew that, and of course big cats, fishing, yep. But I think I knew Judith and Dan liked trapping and hunting pretty good. Hunting for the field guide. Creative Redundancy says, anytime connecting with the land, air, and water of this country is a good time for me. Hey, I can agree with that with you. Just being in the outdoors, being in the forest, in the woods, no matter what you might be doing, it's just great. Or being on the water, of course. Yes, that is good to hear, Judith. We will look forward to seeing some live streams for you. I know most definitely, if I'm available, I'll be right there in the chat for you as you are for me. My young friend Mason LaChance, he's back with us. Young fella that I met on Facebook while I've been promoting this live stream approached me with a comment there saying he would be there. He is subscribed to my channel, and I appreciate that, Mason. I hope when you jumped on the panel there, I didn't scare you or nothing. Yeah, you're right. I have a few other moderators, but I don't think any of them in the chat. Zach of Half Pace Outdoors, he's a moderator for me, and Steve Freeman, the Huntsman, he's a moderator for me. JV, he's a moderator as well, but none of them are here. And I don't know much longer I'll be going, so I don't know if I really need any moderators now. I don't think I have any trolls, and if I do, I can take care of myself. One of your first times fishing was ice fishing back when you were a kid. You just get super nervous, or you get nervous super easily. That's no big deal. That comes with time. You'll figure it all out. That's all right though. No reason to fret over that. Yeah, Geo is blue. He is a moderator on my channel. Mason, I would make you a mod, and I wouldn't have no problem with that. But there's no way to really do that here on StreamYard. I'd have to go to the YouTube side and do that. But maybe I'll do that. You know, if you happen to you know, stick with me on these live streams, and you know, come with me, you know, and drop into the chat every time I do one, then you know, I'll be happy to do that. I'll just have to go into the YouTube side of things and make that happen. If I leave here and maybe hit another tab, I'm not sure, but I mean, somehow I probably could do it right now real quick, but there's probably no reason to make someone a mod at the moment. Or at least that's my opinion. See, I can share a screen like this, but I don't think I can get in there where you have to, in the section where you make mods, on like the YouTube side of things, on the live video feed. You can just go on there and click on a name in the chat and go right to it, but it's hard to do it right here on That's right. That's exactly right. Creative redundancy. Talking to Mason there, just talk about something you're interested or have a passion for. The field guy said she hasn't ice fished in years. Hasn't been cold enough down here. Geo is still with us. Mo is still with us. Mason says to creative redundancy, yeah, I know, I just have bad social anxiety when it comes to standing up in front of my class and speaking or being in a stream when I know that there are people watching me. And that's true, Mason. People are watching you, but the thing is, you know, and I might seem pretty relaxed, and I believe I am, but I just kind of think of it like this. I'm actually right here, right now, if you think about it, by myself in my living room, and if you don't think about the people watching you, I'm more or less talking to myself. So if you can sit on your couch at home and talk to yourself and look into the camera, or like you're looking into a camera, and not think about the people watching you, because they're not live people watching you right in front of you. They're on a stream or on a device. So it's almost like you're just sitting there by yourself if you just think of it that way. I'm not sure if that helps or not, but somehow that's the way I think of it. Thank you there, CR. That's definitely less of a mouthful, right? But I do like your name. Who know? I mean, I'm sure there's someone out there that would want to see something like that. I would. I would. You know, if it has anything to do with fishing or hunting or any type of outdoor activity, I would definitely like to watch it. That's correct. CR, reference cards, notes, they can help too. I mean, sometimes I take notes, and in that way, sometimes I just go on the fly. I mostly like to go on the fly and ad lib, but I have had times where I've had notes and stuff like that, just to be able to remember some points that I want to get across. CR said he did a live stream before about live streaming, and that's a good topic to discuss. Filming yourself when it isn't live, you can do. It's fine for you, but just when you know that it's a live video, you get anxious, and that's understandable. No big deal. With time, I'm sure that will dissipate. Greg is telling me that I need to get the wife on a stream. So he's going to do a Q&A so everyone can get to know her better. Maybe she will get into being on the stream. Well, you know, that's a good idea. But with my wife, like I said, she's as outgoing as I am, and probably even more so. I wouldn't have to actually ask her any questions. She would probably just take over the stream if she got comfortable with it. And I'm sure there would be no problem there. The Phil guy says she jumps right in. Kentucky Big Cats and Bourbon, he's going to call tonight. Enjoyed stopping in, and we'll check out the rest of your channel later. Thanks for the welcome. And we thank you. Thank you there, Kentucky Big Cats and Bourbon. Really appreciate you stopping by. I'll definitely check out your channel. I never have seen anything yet, but I will most definitely check it out here, probably after I end this stream. And you got support from me, brother. You support me, I'll support you back. And, you know, you can't ask for nothing better than that. You talking about my wife, Mo? I haven't really, we haven't really discussed it. I mean, like I said, if you are talking about her name is Mandy. She's been in the chat and participated a little bit there in a couple of my live streams. One when I was live near my base camp, she was in the chat, and in a time or two other. Mandy Ward is what she goes by on YouTube. She has a YouTube channel where she could post videos if she wanted to. It's set up that way. But she's into outdoor activities as well. She's big on hiking, and you know she likes to be prepared too, and she's somewhat of a survivalist, prepared mind, if you will. But you know, we're not really discussed so much being on live stream, but that is something to discuss, and you know, I'll run it by her, and hopefully, you know, one day soon, that will be something. She can either sit here with me, or we could do this. We could do a StreamYard stream where I could just have her on panel and she could just be in the bedroom and be right here next to me and just talk on her phone or something. That might work out pretty good, where we have a split screen with me and her together. Do I ever listen to music when building out in the woods? If I'm not filming, yeah, I have before. Now, you know what? I like scary stories. Bring them on, Field Guide. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out, Mason. Yeah, you're right, CR. Like I said earlier, I was on a live stream with Boxy Outdoors, a great channel. You know, I didn't have too many problems, but it was great as far as having a push. Definitely true. I was also on another live stream with a channel called Yankee Outdoors. Yeah, I'm going to definitely talk to my wife about it. I mean, everybody would love her. She's got a vibrant personality. Um, Actually, I probably wasn't as outgoing as I am now until I met her. An 8-hour stream? Wow, that would be rough. I would have to have a good block of time. You know Yankee too? Yeah, he's a great channel too. I just seen where he does a little type of showcase for outdoor type channels, and I emailed him, and he was glad to have me on. That's a good way to look at it, Greg. He says he looks at streaming like texting with other people and replying to what they type, but they can hear and see me. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, like video chatting or anything like that on Facebook Messenger, I mean, it's somewhat similar. Miss Mo says now the 8-hour stream does hurt your booty. I'd say it does. Ah, my buddy Backwoods Barbarian's back in the house. Glad to have you. If anybody has not ever checked out Backwoods Barbarian, check out his channel. He's got a great series on surviving in the Canadian wild right now, and I watched the latest episode tonight. He had a premiere of it, and it was real good. I really enjoyed it. Greg says he was thinking about doing a long stream, but he can't sit that long. Raymond Williams is back with us. But yeah, I truly appreciate everybody who has stopped by. Unfortunately, I think I am going to have to call it. I do have to get in bed at a decent time so I can get up at 5:30, 6 a.m. But sure appreciate it. As of the moment, I'm off on Saturday, and I'm thinking about probably setting up another live stream on Saturday sometime. Not sure if it's going to be in the morning or in the afternoon. If y'all want to sound off on what would be the best time for everybody in the chat, morning or afternoon, I'll sure take it in consideration. Thank you, Mo Homesteading. Thank you very much. I'll sure have a good day tomorrow. If I can get up and my feet hit the floor, I know I'm going to have a good day. Thank you, Phil Guide. Thank you very much. But like I said, possibly Saturday will be another stream. I probably will be having it'll probably show up on your all's YouTube as a scheduled stream. I'll probably think tomorrow about what time I might start having it. That's right, Backwoods. Freddie will get you. Hit that thumbs up. Saturdays are hard for you to predict, so you can't ring in on one this one time. Well, that's no big deal. I mean, sometime Saturday I'll be streaming, I'm pretty sure, unless something comes up. Yeah, not sure if I'll be that late on Saturday, Mason. There's a lot of people that stream on Saturday nights, but it'll probably be in the afternoon or morning. Greg said he's doing his Saturday at 10 a.m. So it'll probably be in the afternoon. But really, truly appreciate it again for everybody. That's right. Hit that bell. You'll get that notification when I go live. Exactly right. But appreciate everybody for stopping by. Truly, truly do. But going to go ahead and call it for now. For everybody that stopped by, thank you very much once again. And remember my motto, you got to have drive to survive.